Daily News Capsule by Abhit Shiksha. National Press Day is observed on 16th November every year to commemorate a free and responsible press. It was on this day that the Press Council of India started functioning as a moral watchdog to ensure that the press maintains high standards and is not fettered by any influence or threats. Since the year 1997, the Council has commemorated the day in a significant way through seminars with relevant themes. The United Nations have stated that India's population growth have appeared to be stabilising. The total fertility rate has declined from 2.2 to 2.0 at the national level. The reasons for decline in the fertility are listed as follows: increase in adoption of modern family planning methods, reduction in unmet need for family planning, and access to family planning services. The 2022 LANCET Countdown on Health and Climate Change report stated that world's reliance on fossil fuels increases the risk of disease, food insecurity, and other illness related to heat. Increasing temperatures exposed people, especially vulnerable populations, adults above 65 years and children younger than 1 year, to more heatwave days in 2021 than annually in 1986-2005. Extreme weather disrupts the food supply chains, thereby undermining food availability, access, and utilization. The demand for fuel due to Ukraine war has significantly rose, and many countries are opting to implement coal dependency as a temporary transition. This would reverse the gains made in air quality improvement and push the world towards a future of accelerated climate change, threatening human survival. In its new report titled, Financing India's Urban Infrastructure Needs, Constraints to Commercial Financing and Prospects for Policy Action, the World Bank stated that India would need to invest $840 billion over the next 15 years to meet the demands of its fast-growing urban population. The report also listed out the constraints in meeting the demands: weak fiscal performance of cities and low absorptive capacity for execution of projects, inability of urban bodies to recover operations and maintenance costs due to low service charges. Revenue sharing designs in private-public partnerships is not viable for private investors in terms of risk sharing or risk transferring mechanisms for project risks. The Corps of Engineers of the Indian Army have used 3D printing to construct 22,000 temperature-controlled, relocatable habitat in the high-altitude areas. The habitats have been installed with solar panels and fuel cells to make it sustainable. The Army is also looking forward to 3D printed defences in consultation with IIT, Gandhinagar, which are in trials. The defences can take direct hit from T-90 tank from 100 meters away and can be constructed in a much shorter time. 9 Russian banks have opened special VOSTRO accounts with Indian banks to enable an importer to remit rupee funds into it. This would pave way for export-import transactions and promote rupee trade. Russia is the first country to engage with Indian rupee-based trade offer. A VOSTRO account is an essential part of correspondent banking in which a foreign bank acts as an agent providing financial services on behalf of a domestic bank. That's all for today's news capsule. See you tomorrow.